Hello everyone, I am delighted to be back with more My Hero Academia Season 8, Episode 3, and today we're getting into something that I think is going to be awesome. I've heard great things about this episode, and actually a lot of the season, but I think, like, especially starting from this episode, people are very excited for it. And I'm just immensely excited, man. I wish I could have watched it at the same time as the sub people got to watch it. That would have been nice, but that's okay. I also feel like I don't know the exact reasoning for the simuldub being 2 weeks behind for My Hero Academia specifically, because there's a lot of shows that have simuldub same week. My Hero used to be one of those shows before COVID, I believe. My Hero was always same week as a sub, and also My Hero Vigilantes was the same week as a sub as well. So like I wonder what the reasoning is. I thought for a bit that, like, okay, well, My Hero, like, at this point in the show has, like, so many actors and stuff in it that maybe that's the problem. But also, I feel like in this season, it's mostly focusing on a small section of actors. And, like, I feel like these episodes, there's not really much more than Vigilantes would have per episode. So I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're jumping into My Hero. I don't know. I'm stuttering and panicking because I'm so excited for this episode, and we're just gonna get into it. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel, which, if you didn't know, on my One Piece channel, we're going through some absolute peak. I just passed episode 1071 on my Patreon account, which, like, if you don't know, that's a huge moment for the One Piece series, so go check out my reactions to One Piece. Anyway, let's jump into this. My Hero Season 8, Episode 3. Alright, here we fucking go! Is he actually gonna be able to save All Might? I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it, but is the rest of the season gonna be split between, like, Bakugo versus All for One and Deku versus Shigaraki? That'd be interesting. Oh fuck!
Stop! If you continue like this, you'll face off against
I remember, don't worry, show.
Think I might make us a pie later.
Okay. Man, they're building up this tension.
Stay focused on your deadlines, not some foreign hero crisis.
It's a pretty important crisis.
Nimbus is changing atmospheric currents.
It's the weather girl, Meryl.
We're back with more on the clouds.
God, she's so attractive.
Martin, set the table. Dinner's almost ready.
Okay.
Oh, cool. This guy's cool.
Through. You can't die on us now.
That guy's awesome. Can we have a show about him?
Meteorological anomaly. According to the National Weather
Guess he's probably in B-Stars
Service,
somewhere.
one person has the power to change the world.
Alright. Is Bakugo gonna blast off? Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh, they're working together to...
Careful.
Aww.
If you save it for when you found a path to victory.
Oh, you can see All Might fading away. Oh, that's so cool.
You see him this way because he's alive in the real world. But his form is starting to take shape.
It is, yeah.
When he dies, they'll have to face reality.
Oh, shit.
I truly believed that what they were fighting for could come to pass.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
Someone.
Oh, I love this.
Someone's
Oh.
desperate prayers. Why did a damn small fry like you get strong?
And you're gonna be able to make up for it.
Sidekick, his favorite.
You're gonna be able to save him.
And I destroyed All Might. I admired him so much to me that he ended up losing his power.
Holy shit! Oh! The explosion and then the color. Oh, and it turned back to the spirit.
If you do,
I've no doubt you'll become the ultimate heroes who beat villains, people at the same time.
Oh my god, literally
What are you
beating
doing
villains
here,
and saving
kid?
people at the same time. They split up the work.
Win this!
And Bakugo's the one saving people.
Supposed to be the end. Night-eye.
Yeah, I think that was the moment.
That's right. You should be dead. That's what I saw. You haven't broken your promise. Do what you must in order to keep that. This is life, not a comic book, Toshinori Yagi. You don't get to die so easily.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Where did those blasts come from?
He's so fast.
An explosion quirk.
Oh my god. He's like a shooting star across the
Have you
sky.
seen that guy before?
Look, boy. Jesus, you might have killed him there.
That's something like...
Ah,
It's Bakugo!
the characters from the movie. Aww. I love how much they're putting the movie stuff in these episodes now. Makes them feel so much more important.
Your arm! Are you alright?
Was he the one that lost his arm?
You look like hell, old man.
Because I saw an arm flying away, I thought it was All for One's arm.
Both.
Oh, headshot, right. He's his heart.
Cough up the blood. You should be
Okay, his arm's still there. It's just fucked up. So that was probably All for One's arm. Oh, headshot.
Each breath you take is going to be agony.
Oh, Jesus.
You're the reason I'm alive, sir. Thank you.
Oh.
That's when I saw them in your bloodstream.
Oh.
They'd been pouring out of you in the moments before you went down.
Uh-huh.
Before
It like gave you a kickstart?
was the power you've been working.
Jesus. That's cool.
I thought I was gonna be kicking All for One's ass, so who's this younger idiot with an actual face?
That is all. Come over here. I can't move thanks to blood curdle.
Okay, what?
Your hand.
Why? You gonna sign his card?
But it can at least be used as a splint.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Great explosion murder god. I'm afraid that's
The last thing I can give you. Yeah. That's enough. Oh. Even I don't think we've ever seen such a pure smile from him.
Finished. No, he'll have to wait.
Oh.
Come this far, forcing my quirk on him will do the trick. If
Come on,
only the
Bakugo.
me inside. I thought I'd considered every variable.
Oh man, he's falling apart.
Best to another. Understand?
He's running out of parts to switch to.
Infinite.
This is making my blood boil. Why do the gears seem to be slipping out of place?
Oh my god.
Wind's favor.
Oh my god, he's so fast.
I'm the final boss! Got it!
Oh my god. We just need to make sure All for One doesn't get explosion. Because that would be horrible.
I'll be the one who ends you!
I love the title drops in this anime. The final boss right there is so good.
The arrested are being moved out. The high ends on Okuto Island have been neutralized.
Good.
It appears there's a jailbreaker named Ghastly who's giving our team some trouble there.
Really?
We have
Interesting.
Mr. Skeptic. He's currently in transit along with the heroes who apprehended him.
It's bleak out there.
My god.
This is an all-out war.
It's not too late for you to fight on our side!
Izuku.
Does Nagant even have any shots left in her? Oh! Or is she just gonna watch the show go down?
He moves so fast, even Shigaraki was at his mercy. On the cusp of figuring out something important.
Making my body ache. But
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna take it more. Keep going. Faster. Stronger.
He looks so terrifying. I love the visuals of that though.
But how do I deal with him when he regenerates and can kill me with one touch?
Yeah.
Seems this next activation will be my last. It's over.
Okay.
Go beyond!
That's an awesome image.
It would be foolish of me to risk rewinding even further, just so I can put an insect out of its misery.
You don't reckon?
There's no point. Our paths are not intertwined.
Oh, he's trying to convince himself so badly that Bakugo's not a worthy opponent.
The pain caused by the sweat drops I collected on my palms. As they race, I can use all that to time my secondary explosion!
Holy shit! Whoa! He just disappeared. Oh my god! They really are fireworks. It's so cool.
I'm going too fast! Ain't no stopping me!
Oh my god!
Can I still catch up to you?
Honey, look. It's our son.
Oh!
Not when he's facing that monster.
Oh, he's
You have
so
to
scared.
suck it up. Despite everything, I bet our boy's still got a grin on his face, just like always.
What is this?
Family stuff always gets me, man.
He's a pebble, so why am I reacting this way?
More passion than I felt while facing.
Holy shit!
He's dead.
Oh.
And you're the one who killed him, Demon
Oh.
Lord.
Seeing All For One crying.
That's who he reminds
He,
me of.
yes, I've always thought,
Your hatred is back.
I always thought he seemed similar to Bakugo.
He ruined everything, even my brother.
Man, seems like you really hated him
If only
specifically.
he had an DOEG.
Oh. Oh my god.
And I hate the most. That's right.
That's so awesome.
All of this is your fault.
I
Holy God, senile, you bastard! It's Kachan Bakugo!
Kachan! He called himself Kachan! That's so great, man. Oh, he loves Deku so much. I sort of accepted that this episode was 5 minutes long, because like when the credits were rolling, I was like, that wasn't 20 minutes. That wasn't. It can't have been. But this is like, to me, the fastest show in existence. My Hero episodes go by so quickly. I love this fucking show, man, and it's just so great, like, getting new episodes and seeing even more connections that I haven't made before, and even more parallels that I haven't even considered, even though I've watched the entirety of this show like 10 times at least, right? I've watched this show a lot. I've watched it in both sub and dub. I think I've probably watched it in sub 3 times all the way through, and I've watched it in dub probably 10 times all the way through. And it's and so like there's a lot of this show that I have thought about constantly, right? And so like getting new episodes of something that I'm so intimately familiar with is like kind of crazy for me, because it's recontextualizing stuff that had been like set in stone in my head for a while. I'd always thought about how that that One for All, and like forgive me for not remembering his name because I feel like he's a very important character, and I generally remember the names in this show quite well, but how that One for All member resembled Bakugo, and I'd always thought about like, well, this guy reminds me a lot of Bakugo, and it was a very intentional parallel, because he is the Bakugo of the original like One for All. It's like it was Yoichi was supposed to be like Deku, where he basically felt like he had no power, but he was supported by other people, and that's what made it strong. And then Bakugo is the one who reached his hand out and like helped to support him when he needed it the most. And that's a really incredible parallel that I just never like properly considered, and it feels so obvious now that I say it and now that I've seen it in the episode, but I just didn't think about it, and I love it. But yeah, this show, I mean, this episode built up that Bakugo stuff so perfectly. And I mean, this is like the most earned character development I feel like ever. I really think Horikoshi nailed the development of Bakugo in this show, where it feels so like this is exactly where I think he should be based on everything that they've been through this show. There wasn't like sudden changes in his character. It was like a gradual shift. I mean, there were definitely peaks and valleys. There were definitely like moments where he improved really quickly for something small, but like that's how life works as well, you know. One event can be enough to change you massively, but it was still like just a progressing movement up the entire time, where like the Bakugo now is indistinguishable. No, sorry, is unrecognizable. I don't know what I'm looking for. I guess unrecognizable from the Bakugo we had at the start of the series. And yet, like, it feels so right. It feels like exactly where he's supposed to be. I loved, and some of the lines, like the way that they're brought back, like hearing this show, My Hero tends to put a lot of flashbacks in it, but not in an annoying way to me. It doesn't feel like it's like doing a bunch of flashbacks. I mean, this season does feel like it's doing like a little bit more because there's like not much content left to cover, so they're trying to like make sure that they can make each episode have, you know, this important big thing in each episode. But My Hero has always had lots of flashbacks in it, but it's like never really bothered me at all, because I feel like this show is so good at like calling back to itself that like those flashbacks are kind of needed for you to be constantly seeing how Horikoshi's tying the story in constantly to things in the past. And I like, one of my favorites in this episode was having that flashback to All Might saying like, you two can be like proper rivals or proper teammates, winning and saving people at the same time. Like, that was a really important thing, because the problem that we had last episode was Deku had to choose between winning and saving people. He could either continue to fight Shigaraki and like win the battle, or go and save All Might, right? And obviously if he left Shigaraki behind, he's not saving the people that Shigaraki's gonna go to kill. So like, it is still also saving people versus saving people, but it was really like winning versus saving people. And the thing was, Deku alone can't win and save people at the same time. Deku and Bakugo can, because then Deku can focus on the winning and Bakugo can focus on the saving people. And then after Bakugo saves someone, then they're both focused on winning, just against the different opponents. And that's great. I don't think I thought at any point in this show that the series would head towards Deku fighting Shigaraki and Bakugo fighting All For One. But it really does make sense, especially as like Deku and Bakugo have from the start been really built up as these like sort of deuterogonists. What how do you say the how do you say that word? Hang on, let me just deuteragonist. Deuteragonist. Like, you know, they've been set up as these you know, these parallel characters that are both incredibly important to the story. And a big theme of this show is that, like, even if Deku is the main character, he's not the only person who's important. I mean, the show starts with him saying, I'm going to become the world's greatest hero. And then in season 6, I believe it was season 6. It was either 6 or 7, but I think it was 6. He says, yeah, this is the story of how I became the greatest hero, but not just me. It's the story of how all of us became the greatest hero. Like, a big theming of the show is that, like, it's not just Deku saving the world, it's everyone, all of these heroes working together, because like you can't really do it alone. And so that's perfectly illustrated through Bakugo as a character. Deku cannot do it without Bakugo, and Bakugo definitely can't do it without Deku. So that was awesome. And just like the episode ending with him like introducing himself as Kachan Bakugo, not Katsuki Bakugo, as Kachan Bakugo. Like he's specifically taking on what Deku would call him, in the same way that Deku would, you know, goes by Deku, which is Kachan's nickname for him, to make fun of him. Like those two have defined each other so much. And what started as things that they hated. Deku used to hate the name Deku. Kachan, I imagine, hated the name Kachan, although I don't think he ever specifically complained about the name. He just complained about Deku. But I think since it always reminded him of Deku, he did get frustrated by it. I mean, there was that one bit in the season 3 training camp where Deku tells Mandalay they're after Kachan, and then Mandalay says to everyone in her mind, it seems like the heroes are out for someone named Kachan, and like it seems to piss Bakugo off a little bit. And I think it's specifically because like he heard the name Kachan and he's like, fuck, this is Deku. This is Deku who's doing this. And so like I imagine the name has always reminded him so heavily of Deku, and back when he was so frustrated with Deku because he was so jealous of him and so terrified of him taking his role, that name caused him a lot of pain. But now he's proud of it, and he's saying it to the Demon Lord. It's great. I also loved seeing Bakugo's parents in this. Seeing Bakugo's dad be so scared he can't watch, but Bakugo's mum be like, we need to watch for him, because he's gonna have a smile on his face. Man, parent stuff, like just family stuff in general, gets me so often, dude. And yeah, and it's also cool to see that like it seems like his explosions are the ones who are the main thing that brought him back. Like I feel like Horikoshi does it a decent amount, where like it's like, you know, it'll seem like something did something important, but then Horikoshi will be like, actually no, it was just you who did it, or whatever, right? And like it can hit or miss, like, or it can be like, I can think like, oh, that's incredible, or I can think like, oh well, I guess that's a fine enough explanation. Like he did it with the Eri rewinding thing, where it was like, you know, maybe we change the future because of Eri's rewind quirk. That makes sense because her thing kind of affects time. But then Night Eye's like, I think it was the power of thoughts. I think it was like a dream you believed in or whatever. And you know, that one's like, okay, yeah, I guess that's also a decent explanation, but like that you already had a good explanation there, you know? And then there was the one where like Shigaraki in season 6, had like fallen out of the tank, and then there was the zap in the water, and it was like, and like it seemed like, okay, well the zap jump started his heart and brought him back to life or whatever, but then the narrator comes in and says like, it wasn't the spark, it was actually like Shigaraki's own hatred that brought him back. And it's like, well yeah, well then why did we have the spark? I mean, the spark probably helped, but like the spark wouldn't have done anything if he didn't have the hatred. But it's just like, I feel like Horikoshi does it a lot, where it's like, you know, it's not Edgeshot that did it. Edgeshot kept them together. Bakugo's the one that brought himself back. But in this case, I think it really works, because Edgeshot was still incredibly necessary to it. Edgeshot needed to hold him together in that time, but also it was like Bakugo was brought back because he's a fucking badass, and this power that he's built up has like is in his bloodstream. And then it also explains, you know, how he's so powerful in this final battle. So I think it works really nicely here. It's something that like Horikoshi loves to throw into the story a lot, but this time it works really nicely. And then I also just liked at the start of the episode, I was sort of going backwards through my notes right here. I liked at the start of the episode how we're seeing like all of the people who believe in them, you know, and it's like we're going through like everyone watching on TV all around the world and everything. And one thing that I like about it is it gives me a chance to see more Horikoshi style character designs, because like Horikoshi, to me, his character design is my favorite ever. Just like there's no show that I prefer the character designs of than My Hero, genuinely. And so getting to see like more of this world and getting to see more of those character designs, especially from like around the world, I just think it's very fun. I'm gonna be so sad when this series ends. If this series ends and we get an announcement of like, this would never happen, but like we get an announcement of like My Hero, the next legacy or whatever, like a new manga coming out from Horikoshi, like I will be a happy chappy. That will be my favorite thing ever, because this series, but also if that happened, I don't know what the fuck I'd do, because like there'd be a part of me that would go, well, now I want to wait until the anime comes out because I love watching the anime so much. So like I'd want to do that, but at the same time, like who knows how long I'd have to wait if that happened. But it's not gonna happen. Horikoshi isn't gonna write another My Hero story, I don't think. It's just so special to me that I truly do want more. I always wanted My Hero to be like a One Piece show. Like I know not everyone would be like that, but like I wanted it to have at least 600 episodes or something, you know? Like to me, I wanted to go through all 3 years of their schooling. So I like the Shigaraki, all the Shigaraki stuff in my head towards the start of the show, I thought all the Shigaraki stuff is like year 1, and then it will have like, and then there'll be a whole new year, and we'll basically start fresh, and there'll be new villains and like a new main villain and new all this stuff as they go through year 2, and then the same thing for year 3, and then the show will be over, you know? That's kind of what I thought. But no, that's it's a lot for one man to do in one story. Like realistically, this is probably the right course of events for My Hero, is to end around now, but man, I love this fucking show. Anyway, that's My Hero, Season 8, Episode 3. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.